Fortinet NSE 7, SD-WAN 6.4 exam is intended for network and security professionals who are responsible for the design, administration, and support of a secure SD-WAN infrastructure composed of many FortiGate devices. We highly recommend you to choose the latest NSE 7_SDW 6.4 dumps questions to prepare for your Fortinet NSE 7 SD-WAN 6.4 exam. What are two benefits of using FortiManager to organize and manage the network for a group of FortiGate devices? Choose 2. A. It improves SD-WAN performance on the managed FortiGate devices. B. It simplifies the deployment and administration of SD-WAN on managed FortiGate devices. C. It sends probe signals as health checks to the beacon servers on behalf of FortiGate. D. It reduces WAN usage on FortiGate devices by acting as a local FortiGuard server. E. It acts as a policy compliance entity to review all managed FortiGate devices. Answer: B, D. In the default SD-WAN minimum configuration, which two statements are correct when traffic matches the default implicit SD-WAN rule? Choose 2. A. Traffic has matched none of the FortiGate policy routes. B. Matched traffic failed RPF and was caught by the rule. C. An absolute SD-WAN rule was defined and matched traffic. D. The FIB lookup resolved interface was the SD-WAN member interface. Answer: A, C. What would best describe the SD-WAN traffic shaping mode that bases itself on a percentage of available bandwidth? A. Per IP shaping mode. B. Reverse policy shaping mode. C. Interface-based shaping mode. D. Shared policy shaping mode. Answer: C. Which statement is correct about the SD-WAN and ADVPN? A. ADVPN interface can be a member of SD-WAN interface. B. Dynamic VPN is not supported as an SD-WAN interface. C. Spoke support dynamic VPN as a static interface. D. Hub FortiGate is limited to use ADVPN as SD-WAN member interface. Answer: B. Which diagnostic command you can use to show interface-specific SLA logs for the last 10 minutes? A. Diagnose SYS Virtual WAN Link Health Check. B. Diagnose SYS Virtual WAN Link Log. C. Diagnose SYS Virtual WAN Link SLA LCG. D. Diagnose SYS Virtual WAN Link INTF SLA Log. Answer: A. Which statement reflects how BGP tags work with SD-WAN rules? A. BGP tags match the SD-WAN rule based on the order that these rules were installed. B. BGP tags require that the adding of static routes be enabled on all ADVPN interfaces. C. Route tags are used for a BGP community and the SD-WAN rules are assigned the same tag. D. VPN topologies are formed using only BGP dynamic routing with SD-WAN. Answer. A. Which components make up the secure SD-WAN solution? A. Application, antivirus, and URL, and SSL inspection. B. Data center, branch offices, and public cloud. C. FortiGate, FortiManager, FortiAnalyzer, and FortiDeploy. D. Telephone, ISDN, and telecom network. Answer. A. Which diagnostic command can you use to show the SD-WAN rules interface information and state? A. Diagnose SYS virtual WAN link neighbor. B. Diagnose SYS virtual WAN link route tag list. C. Diagnose SYS virtual WAN link member. D. Diagnose SYS virtual WAN link service. Answer. A. Which statement defines how a per IP traffic shaper of 10 megabits per second is applied to the entire network? A. FortiGate allocates each IP address a maximum 10 megabits per second a bandwidth. B. Each IP is guaranteed a minimum 10 megabits per second a bandwidth. C. A single user uses the allocated bandwidth divided by total number of users. D. The 10 megabits per second bandwidth is shared equally among the IP addresses. Answer. A. What is the LNKMTD process responsible for? A. Monitoring links for any bandwidth saturation. B. Processing performance SLA probes. C. Flushing route tags addresses. D. Logging interface quality information. Answer. A.